Well, hello everyone, it's Patti Boulaye here again. I just want to talk to you about simplifying your life by building your own life. I hope some of the things that I say will make sense to you because we are all individuals, as I always said, okay? I don't think there is a one size fits all, and there will never be that. So I want to encourage you to simplify your life by building your life yourself. Only you can do it. Nobody else can build your life. Your parents will bring you up in the best way they can, and then you take over. When you take over and you're an adult, okay, sometimes, yes, some of us have terrible things that happen to us in our childhood. Literally everyone, well, a lot of people. But the idea is to learn how to let go so you can be the person that you were created to be. I think we are all so specially made and we are created to be something special. It doesn't have to be something that the world thinks is special. So I just believe there are rules to follow. We have rules to follow. And if you know those rules, your life actually becomes simpler. You become happier, you become contented, um, and you have confidence in who you are. It is a tried and tested thing because without getting too heavy, you are part of the universe. You are part of this wonderful universe. And when you're confident in yourself and you know who you are, do you know the thing is you relate with people. You relate better with people, whether they're nasty or nice, it doesn't matter. You just relate with them better. I learned to recognize things that are good for me or people that are good for me. I do not, my mother, thank God for my mother, she taught me never to look at people's position, um, how they look, how they dress, and whether or not they look like they're wealthy. Some people just do that. Come on, you guys know. A lot of people do that these days, okay? They want to, they're starstruck. Be starstruck about people who are special, who are really nice, okay? Not people who have achieved things because you don't know how they have done it. I think I have also learned to let go of people, to let go of things, so things don't own you. You know what I mean? Because sometimes things own you. Some people, their handbag and their shoes, some ladies I see own them. Some men, their cars own them. They don't own the car. The car own them. Or their houses own them. They don't own the houses. The houses own them. Just look around you. You see these people. There's so many of them, yeah? One of my favorite rules in life is this. There's no such thing as a free lunch. Trust me, you pay a price. That's one thing I've learned, okay? As I'm heading for my 70s, I just know that I have learned one big rule in life. There's no such thing as a free lunch. I think it's because everything we do, it doesn't matter what it is, good or bad. You sort of, you get good out of good and bad out of bad. In other words, ladies, when you like bitching and gossiping, it comes back to you. It comes back to you. Like that handbag you bought. Oh yeah. You wear it and you're proud of it. You pay for it. Yeah. So when you gossip, you paid to look like a gossip. And you've paid to bring just bad luck to yourself. Trust me. Trust me on this one. If you're lovely to people, if you're nice to people and you're kind to people, kindness comes back to you. And guess what? You grow older. Absolutely, actually, in a beautiful way. If you put bad into the world, you get bad out of the world. All the people who troll, they're miserable. Come on, you gotta be miserable. Don't tell me you're not. Because if you're trolling, you are miserable. Seriously. Because you're trolling about things you cannot control. You know, what makes me laugh is when, oh, it's like somebody was saying, I'm kind of like, um, I don't know, a gamer nerd type, a little bit, okay? And there is uh, it's called Games Workshop. My husband is a Warhammer. My husband used to take my son and get him these toys from Warhammer games. And he's grown up now, okay? So I more or less kept interest. We've kept interest in this. And to hear people complain about new games, new games, new games. I mean, when they complain and troll about it, it's like it's the end of life. It's like they're gonna die if this thing is made badly. Get a life. Get a life, people. Come on. Build your own life. Stop getting life from everywhere else. Films. Ladies, let me tell you. News items. Every day. When do you get good news on television? Tell me. In the news. Hardly. And if it's good, they just skim over it because they think they have to. But if it's bad, ooh, you get it over and over and over and over until you feel miserable, especially if you're sitting at home on your own. So trust me, people. The thing is to do is not take all these things that you get from news, from films, from television items, from reading books, from, social media, name it, name it, name it. Everybody's trying to tell you how to live your life. Okay, to build your life, what I do, I use my imagination a lot. I have a God, I cannot see him. I cannot see him, but I know he is there. And do you know the funny thing is, I know that he lives inside me because I can feel him sometimes. I feel him. I'm not expecting him to give me good. Everybody thinks that God should have made their life smooth. Good heavens, no. But I expect him to hold my hands and keep my heart steady in bad times, and in good times, I just fly. So just imagine, he is my father. That's my imagination. He is my father, the best father they could ever be. And everything that happens to me comes from him, and it comes with a reason. And the reason is love. You know what I'm saying? The reason is love. Just like your parents when they tell you off, so that they can put you on the right path. Well, that is what my God does for me. And so everything happens for a reason. You've heard it said so many times. So all I can say to you now is that I feel protected. I feel very protected. So do not let anybody build your life. Only you have the power to build your life. Only Patti has the power to build Patti's life. Promise you. Not the newspapers, not the news items. And the other thing also I wanted to say is, if you can live your life and not be affected by these things, then indeed you have successfully built your own life. Try it, everyone. I love you guys, and I want you to be happy. Mwah!